Hey there everyone, hope you guys are enjoying the event of Break the Ice. This video is meant to introduce you guys all the new user interface updates they can find during this event. So let's get started with the first major change, which is the Change Assistant menu. If you click on it, it's kind of not how you remember it to be. This time around, it's a lot cleaner than before, and at the same time, you'll find more sorting options, which allows you to sort by the various classes in the game, and if you have marked or favorited any of your operators, by clicking on this button, you'll see that they are all pushed up to the top. If you click on any of your operators that you want, and you click on confirm as well, you can see that they'll ask you which skin that you prefer, whether is it the E0 skin, the E2 one, or the various skins that you have bought from them. So this is very nice to see, and you can adjust their position as well before you click on confirm, and there you go, solid choice. The great thing about this change is that you can test your operators against the background you have chosen. This way, you can pair the two and see whether it fits your liking or not. If not, let's move on to the next change, which is the recruitment. In this menu right now, there is a slight bit of quality of life change that you might find. If you get a senior operator or top operator tag, you will see that these tags are now highlighted in gold. This way, you shall never miss them again as long as you set them to 9 hours. A nice little sweet change added to the game. Let's move on to the next part, which are the voices. As you may have heard, there are English and Korean voices being added to the game. Hence, that is why we receive 10 free pools within our mail so as to celebrate these release. As long as you have operators who have these voices, you can simply click on this button over here and then go to the voice line right there, and you can click which language you want to listen to. Go through each of the lists and you can test them out. But I understand that this can be pretty cumbersome to find every single operator who have these newly added voices. Hence, there is a great quality of life feature being added to the game. If you go to the settings menu over here and click on volume, you'll see that there's this voice setting right there. Now click on customize voices on the settings and you'll be invited to one of the best menu screens that you can ever find in the game. Now, if you see here, there is the CN language, there's the JP language, which is practically for every operator in the game, there's EN, and there's KR. This will tell you which operators have which voices within the game. And if you want to sort them by faction as well, you can do so just at the side. Now, in order to conveniently test the operators you may want to listen to, you can click on the EN button over there, let's go to all, and then afterwards click on the operator that you might want to listen to.
No, I wasn't going to lay a hand on her. I'm just worried she's going to charge at me with her hammer.
Alright, I'm respecting the voice line, which is why I'm not speaking. If you want to test any of the voices over here, you can simply rapid click through all of them and compare them all at once. They will play random voice lines that these characters have. This way, you can see which voice line you might want to apply to these operators. If you're still unaware at this point, the beauty of Arknights compared to many other games is that you can set each operator individually to the voice line that you wish to listen to. So for instance, if there's only 1 or 2 characters that you want to listen to in their English voice, their Chinese voice, or their Korean voice, you can set them individually without affecting any of the other operators who may share the same voice lines. As you see over here, for example, I have Norcon set to EN and Crew set to CN while keeping everybody else still within their JP voice. So this is an especially great feature that Arknights have that allows you to suit your taste. For anybody who wish to set things thematically, for example, you can go to a badge over here, like the Casimir's badge. You can click on this and you can click on EN. This way, you'll immediately switch everyone within the same faction to their voice line. If, for instance, there's someone who doesn't have that voice, like for example, I click on KR right now and I set it to EN, it will state that the operator still doesn't have that voice line yet, while setting everybody else who have that voice to EN. There's an extra great feature that I love about this particular menu. If you click on JP over here and click on all, you can see every single operator that you own within the game. But if you click to the side, you can also see all your operators sorted very nicely according to their faction. For those of you who want to learn about each individual faction, I actually think this menu is pretty helpful for you to know who belongs to where. This is something that I wish the map network system did better, but somehow this voice line menu does a better job than that. So anyways, I love this new menu. Let's talk about the remaining changes, which will bring us into the base of our accounts. If you go to the Dormitory and select Decoration mode, you'll see that there's a cleaner design being given to it. And at the same time, there are new features as well. If you click on this camera button over here, you can then see your dormitory at different angles, helping you to arrange your furniture even better than before. And at the same time, if we reset the camera, you click on certain furniture of yours, you can actually rotate the furniture within the game now. As long as the dimensions of the furniture allows you to rotate them, this will allow you to customize the dormitory to your liking. I can imagine this making a lot of dorm creators especially happy. So this is super nice that they finally added it to the game. A final major change also added to the dormitory is within the clue exchange section. So if you click on clue exchange now, and then afterwards you click on give clues, I'm not sure if you noticed the change here, but in the past, your friends are either sorted according to the level or who you added first. If you notice the pattern over here, this time around, your friends are sorted according to who has just logged into the game. This way, you can give your clues according to whoever that you feel that deserves the best, and especially not give your clues to the ones that may not have been logging into the game. It's a nice sorting algorithm that they've added because it allows for a little randomness to whoever that appears in the front of your clue delivery screen. Those are all the UI methods covered this time around, but there's a few more things that you guys may want to know. The first one is Abjurers. So the Abjurers branch received an update where their traits don't just state deal arts damage anymore, but instead there's also a back part of the description that states that when skill is active, attack instead restores the HP of allies, which is equivalent to 75% of their attack. So this is going to be buffing all the future Abjurers as well. Specifically for Tsukinogi, I do feel that this new trait buffs her first skill, as it does pairs very well together with the use of dodge. But otherwise, I also understand that Abjurers are one of the least popular branches in the game, so it's nothing too much to be concerned of. If there's something else that you guys may be interested in, it will be the branches that receive modules. This time around, it's the Chargers and the Swordmasters, both of which receiving very strong modules for you guys to enjoy. So if you have some of them at Elite 2 and you want to give them that sweet little boost, now's the best time to do so. Otherwise, I've completed everything you guys need to know through this update, and in the next video, I'll be talking very specifically more into the English voices and what I think about them. And I shall see you guys in that video to come. Alright, bye bye everyone!